guys, and welcome to the first part of this special mini-series. Go ahead and please download my sliders if you want to get the exact same result. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this video, and let's get started. The only thing that would make sense for me is to pick a sim that everyone has in their game, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go into our save sim list. I guess, yeah, let's go with her. Okay, so this is our victim. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take away all of her facial details, and I'm gonna take off her makeup and then put her in her bikini. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out here, and if you download all of my sliders, good job. We're gonna use a lot of them. Be prepared, we're gonna use a lot of them. So, you wanna go to mouth, and mouth is where I keep most, where most of the, how do you say, like, waist, down, and boobies. That's what's located here. If you go to NRA's master controller and you have an option that says settings, go to settings, then cast, and then somewhere it should say slider range or something to do with sliders, and then there's like a 1. Put it to 2. I think I have it on 2. Yeah, I probably have it on 2, and that allows you to go like a little further in changing your sim, like the slider range, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna put her waist a little bit down, and I actually found a neat little slider that I actually came across really recently. It's been like a couple weeks, and it's called butt waist height. And there are some sliders that I come across from time to time and I don't really have at the moment, and I'm like, how could I miss that? But I really love this. This allows you to lower your, you lower the waist, and I love to put it just a little bit lower. Just, I don't know, I just think it looks really feminine, and I don't know. So for body shapes, you usually don't really care a lot. I don't know, I just tend to make them, I guess, a little bit more on the skinny side, but I do always give them a butt and some hips. I like the butts and hips on my girls. You can't, yep. I'm going to lower it slightly. And for shoulder width, I'm going to just also just make a little bit less wide. So here's what it looks like right now. For leg width, I just want to make it a little bit more skinny, but it doesn't need to be stock thing. There we go with one of my favorite sliders, and it's the hip slice. And we're just gonna give her some hips. And look at that, I love this. I love giving her some hips. I don't know why, I just love giving my sims hips. I think that's kind of what I'm known for my sims, creating the hips, the butt, yes. And too much custom content, but I'm addicted, so. So I'm just gonna, you kind of want to, make it look natural, so not too thin. This is a little bit too thin for my likings. I think this kind of looks natural. And then one of my other favorites is just above the butt rotate, and it's the butt and the butt rotate, and this is absolutely fabulous. I would say just about maybe twice the size, and obviously we're gonna rotate him, it'll be twice as big, so don't worry too much if that booty is too small. It's gonna look way bigger. Girl gotta have her butt. As for boobs, I don't really touch these a lot, so I guess you can kind of forget everything here. I'm not gonna use those a lot. I just don't really mind those. I don't. There are some exceptions. Obviously, there's times that I really do want to use that, but for now, I'm just like, nope. I feel like that I want to do her mouth first, or maybe not. How about this? Usually, I start with the facial shape, but I do kind of like to go with mouth. But I'll just start with the first one and do the ears and that kind of stuff. It's kind of hard to see her ears. Go ahead and put her in a bun if you want to. I cannot do it. I have to go back into the mirror mode and change, and I don't want to do that. So I just want to, let me see. I'm not gonna do much. I'm just gonna do put her and give her an earlobe. I was struggling with that word. Let's give her a little bit of earlobe and not too much. It's just enough to like make it visible again. So I'm just gonna focus on her global settings first, because you're gonna find the, what's it called, head shape. And what the head shape does is actually makes your face longer, and you probably see me use this all the time, and I do use it all the time because I love it. Well, it's kind of hard to see how her face looks right now, but it looks a little bit funky, let's be honest. Girl, you're looking funky. And I'm gonna lower her head size too. I'm gonna just make it a little bit smaller. There we go. And I'm also going to make her head slimmer, smaller, however you would like to call it. Not too much because it'll look a little bit weird. So let's see about just a little bit. And then we're gonna go up, and we're gonna go to the face height, and we're gonna lower this too. How about this? Kind of like the nose on her though. Her nose has a pretty shape. We're just not the front. The front just doesn't really appeal me. No, not really. But you know, Sims base game Sims don't really appeal to me anyway. So there you have it. I said it. Let's go to let's see what she needs here. I think we need to work on her jaw a little bit first. So her jaw shape's obviously more square, so I just kind of want to lower that to more of a round and softer look. And then we're gonna go here with the jawline width and make that a little bit smaller, just so that it looks like this. I'm just showing you from two angles so you can kind of compare. And then you want to go to, let me see, jawline soften just a little bit, because it actually changes the shape of the, I guess where the under chin would be, under chin, double chin, I don't know. And then I love this one too. It's shape face line. I honestly do love this, but it looks a little bit weird on some Sims. We're not going to use this. We're actually going to use another one of my favorites, which is under the cheek settings, and it's called YF Cheek 008. And it actually, well, let me show you what it does. I can't really explain it, but this is kind of what it does. It just gives a little bit of a, I don't know how I would explain that, but I like it. It looks cute. So her cheekbones are actually quite low. So we're gonna make it up a little bit more. I think she looks a little bit younger when I do that. We're gonna give her just a little bit of, you're in the middle, not too much, not too skinny, or how you, not skinny, well, I don't know. Forgive my choice of words, sometimes I have a weird way of saying things. Let's see, we're gonna just make it a little bit, I would say that this will do. Hope you guys can see, even if I'm not explaining it well. Let's see what else we're gonna do. Oh, cheekbone size, let's not forget this one. So we want to make it a little bit, let's see, let's make it, let's tone it down just a little bit, Then nasolabial crease, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm going with that. We're gonna find the one that says chin to neckline, and we're just basically gonna put the thing up, all the way up there. Just gives that moist touch. Just gives that pretty neckline, like chin line. What do you call this part? Under chin? It's not under chin. I don't know what it is, but she has it and she rocks it. Just think about that. I'm just gonna lower it just a little bit. Put more depth to that. Let me see her chin. I want to make her chin a little bit more wider, so I'm going to use the chin width option to make it a little bit wider. I think it looks better with her face. There you have it. So that's what she looks like. Let's see. I think for her chin height, kind of want to keep it like this, because we're probably going to edit her face a little bit more, and then we'll probably change some of the directions. But for now, this is kind of what she looks like. I'm gonna go back to the jaw, and I'm kind of let me see if I did everything here. Jawline, jaw, blah blah blah. Okay, we're gonna go back to head and ears and the global settings, and then you want to just lower her height a little bit. There we go. Just make her a little bit smaller. I like my Sims small. I don't know why. I just like that. We're gonna make the neck a little bit higher too. And then for leg length, you can make it let's make it a little bit higher with jawline rotate, which is something that I use quite often too. So you can, you can kind of see what it does. So we're just gonna put it just so that it looks natural, not like the big gap thing, what you just saw there. Yeah, there is one. I think it's size. Yeah, there we go. Size of feet. Let's make that a little bit smaller. I'm not gonna touch the brows. However, I feel like I'm probably gonna use those brows. Well, yeah, am I gonna use those brows? Yeah, I'm gonna use them. So I guess I can touch them already. So we're gonna just keep these brows for throughout the whole mini-series. If I can just find the slider back. So much sliders, I can find them all. Okay, there it is. Let's see a thickness. You kind of want to make them a little less thick. That's what you want to do. And then arm length. You're not gonna touch those. Nope. Breast height, maybe. Let's make it a little bit higher. Not much. Okay. So now we're gonna go back to this basic one, and you just kind of want to get rid of the muscles. I don't really have much muscles in my game, honestly. I want to give her, oh, that's a little bit too much boobs. Let's just give her a little bit of boobs. So this is, I'm not really a big fan of girls with big boobs, like, no. But I mean, I do try to change things up quite often, but not really a big fan of girls with boobs. I know why girls, or guys, obsessed about boobs so much. Make her a little bit, just a little bit thicker. There we go. So this is what she looks like. Yeah. Okay, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye guys.